call me a goose because you're filling me with corn feed. My liver is big and inflamed. You're about to enjoy my foie gras. I heard that they're asking you if you play War Thunder if you try to get a job at a Raytheon or other military-industrial complex companies. Imagine going to an interview for Lockheed Martin. And just a final question for you. Do you play War Thunder? And then it pans over and you're wearing like a War Thunder t-shirt with a War Thunder hat. No, sir. I would never. I would never. These are my son's clothes. We share clothes. Me and my son, we're the same size. We share clothes. He loves War Thunder. But I'll never bring him to the job with me, I promise. I'm imagining a dad and a son fucking sharing clothes because they have the same fit. In-fucking sane. My son is just as girthy as I am. Therefore, we can wear the same pants. It'd be funnier if they had completely different sizes. Oh yeah, completely different sizes. What if your son was really, really big and you're wearing like an oversized t-shirt? And people are like, why are you wearing those big clothes? Oh, I had to borrow from my son, the largest man in the world. Hey, where'd you get that really big shirt from? That's got to be like a quadruple XL, right? Like a septuple. That's like a 5X. Yeah, it's a 5X. It's from my son. He's the largest man to ever live. What is that shirt? Like a 5X? No, it's a 12X actually. My son, Andre the Giant, is huge, massive in fact. What if there was a guy and he was eating a sandwich and said, "I got this at Gastown and I love being there." Fallout 4 would be a lot better if the ghouls had CBBE physics, fat pendulous nards. Or huge, heaving breasts. Imagine if the ghouls had truck nuts. Imagine if there was a gun in Fallout that, like, was the railway rifle, right? Follow me here. With the railway rifle, but it fired out truck nuts and stapled them to things. Put a pair of truck nuts on that rad roach. Put a pair of truck nuts on that Mirelurk. Put a pair of truck nuts on that ghoul. Put a pair of truck nuts on that Deathclaw. Put a pair of truck nuts on that Gunner. Put a pair of truck nuts on that Raider. Sir, should we put a pair of truck nuts on that truck? No! Everything but the truck. Truck nuts should be legalized. You are correct. Currently working on Proposition 690. Vote for Prop 690. Make truck nuts legal in your state. There's a mod that adds a dildo bat. I hate that mod. Now, let me ask you. The mod for the dildo bat, is it like the cool, like the funny dildo bat? Where it like wiggles around and has physics, or is it just like static? Because if it's static, like boo! But if it like wiggles around, like holy shit! Brendan should do a D&D campaign where every weapon is truck nut based. Based and truck nut pilled. Everybody wants to weaponize truck nuts, but ain't nobody wanna weaponize those truck flaps with a girly silhouette on them. How do we weaponize one of them mud flaps on a truck with one of them girly silhouettes on them with the boob and the ass? Brendan should be sponsored by a truck nut company. I should be a favorite among truckers gaming out there on the long and dusty road. Listen, if you're riding in your semi and you're sick and tired of your wife texting and calling you, do what I do when I'm on the road. Just say, "Honey, can't answer. I'm going through a real long tunnel on this haul. Be just a couple of hours before I can get a hold of you." Works every time. Listen, my wife may be a little bit confused about why I'm in a tunnel so often, but I just tell her that I'm delivering goods to the mole people, and she believes me. Dumbest person I ever done met, but I love her, gosh darn it. What would be the worst Fallout mod? Voraut 4. Brendan, if you were in a myth, would rather be a random person or a hero? I want to be Achilles, and I want to wear armor all over my body except for my heel. I want to have a big iron armor all over my body, but on my heel, it's just open, and there's like a circular hole there. And I just dare people. Dare you to hit that. Yeah, you think you're gonna fucking stop? I dare you. I'm so fucking strong. I don't even care if you know my weakness. I dare you. No, you don't get to be Achilles. You asked me the question. No, you don't get to be Achilles. You asked me. You asked me. You said, "Brendan, what random person or hero from Myth would you want to be?" And I said Achilles. Because I think it'd be funny to tell everybody about my weak heel. Okay, then, a random person or hero from Myth that's not Achilles, I guess. Sheesh. What about one of those skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts? No, a random person that just exists in the myth like a background character. Yeah, what about one of those skeletons? One of those, I think it's Jason and the Argonauts. What about one of those random skeletons from Jason and the Argonauts? You know, the ones that are like, fully, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not CG, but like, shotgun. But like, stop motion animated skeleton. That's what I'd love to be that. Because, like, what are you going to do against a stop-motion animated skeleton? They're just going to put themselves back together. Just like me, I fall to pieces every single day, and I pick myself back up just like a stop-motion animated skeleton. How poignant. How brave of me to say that. How poignant and brave of me to say that. Love me, life for me. Love me, stop-motion animated skeleton. But he's not Lego. Yeah, but I don't want to be a Lego skeleton. You get less articulation, okay? Lego skeletons are pretty cool, not going to lie. But you get less points of articulation when you're a Lego skeleton. When you're a real skeleton, you get all the points of articulation that a real skeleton would have. I am a man with a body. And I have points of articulation. Therefore, if I was a skeleton, I have a skeleton. It'd be like my skeleton. See, I'm thinking 15 steps ahead. I want to be the Bionicle. Bionicle, though. Legends of Matanui. I never grew up with Bionicle. I'm sorry. I don't have the same love of Bionicle that other people have. I mean, it was around when I was growing up, but I had fucking Lego. But I always got like the value tub of Lego or Mega Blocks. One day, my grandma mixed up my Mega Blocks with my Legos after I had separated all of them. I was pretty mad, not gonna lie. I would, in a million worlds, in a million ways, I would rather step on any Lego piece than a fucking Connects piece. They are horrifying. They are like fucking sharp. They will pierce your foot. They'll get right up into the foot meat. I stepped on Legos and it doesn't hurt. Well, you step on studs? Well, you got the light-footed perk in real? I've stepped on Legos and it's fucking hurt. You step on a Connects piece, though, and you're fucking dead. That shit is gonna pierce all the way through your foot, up into your brain, right into the soft mush of your head. I'm a big fan of helping out and having a good time. Am I right? Anybody else out there, big fan of helping out and having a good time? When I see somebody that's helping out and not having a good time, or not helping out and having a good time, I'm mad. But I love helping out and having a good time. Some of the core tenets of me as a person. Love to hang out, love having a good time. If that's not on the docket, if that's not on your agenda or your schedule, you're fucking lame. What's on your schedule, Brendan? Number 1, helping out. Number 2, having a good time. Number 3, 15-hour ice road trucker marathon. Because I fuck, I suck, and I ice road truck. Brendan, would you rather have a whip or a gun? I had a D&D character who was a pit fighter. And it was either 3.5 or 4th edition. I think it was 3.5. The best part was he wasn't trained in whip fighting. He was trained in improvised weapons. So because he couldn't use the whips as weapons, the game considered them improvised weapons. So instead of doing 1d4 damage with the whips, they actually did 1d6 damage with the whips, but they didn't use them correctly, and it was a very good bit. Double check the perimeter for any ghoul. If you see any ghouls, or even some goons, any G enemies, ghouls, goons, and grandmas, be wary. I'm gonna help this boy out. He needs me. He's just a silly guy, and he needs my help. Dance is a hunk. I just want to slap him on his head repeatedly. Like he puts on the little Brotherhood of Steel helmet, and I just want to fucking slap him on his head like a steel drum. You know, bring him to Hawaii. Play steel drum music on his head on the coast. You know? You ever get that vibe from him? No, I don't think of the bastard as a bandit. I think him more as a mayor that sometimes has an evil scheme or two. I don't really think of him as a bandit. He doesn't really do bandit things, except for scavengers or, like, on-site fight. I don't think of him as a bad guy, per se. Just somebody who's, like, up to wicked, scary schemes. Because, like, you know, we could take the hood off of the bastard. Get some of that bastard glory back there. I don't really think of him as, like, a bad guy, per se. Like, he's the kind of guy who's like, I replaced all your slip and slide water with petroleum jelly, and now it's extra slippery. He's just a psycho. He's a little crazy. He loves being a little goofy and wacky, but he's not gonna like break into your house and beat up your mom and dad. He's the mayor of Gastown. He just wants to convert this dog-eat-dog world into a drink gas world. I don't know why. Isn't food on a stick just better? Corn dogs, kebab, other food that's on a popsicle. They won't let me leave. Food in like put it on a stick form is just good. All the best food comes on a stick. I'm on a stick food only diet, please. Give me my corn dog. Give me my popsicle. Big pickles at the Renaissance Fair. Fuck that. I hate pickles. They got pickles at the Renaissance Fair? When I'm at like the Ren Fair, because, you know, that's what we enthusiasts call it. We don't call it a Renaissance Fair. Enthusiasts call it a Ren Fair. When I'm at the Ren Fair, I think of only one thing. Big, huge slab of mutton. Change all the names of the raiders to the Bad Boy Teenager Club. Have them not kill you, just have them beat you up and steal your shoes. I don't know why, but I also think it's really funny to imagine whenever you find like sugar bombs or certain items on NPCs, I think it's really funny that NPCs walk around with full boxes of cereal. You ain't never see Mad Max walk around with a full box of Kellogg's. This is such a cool mission. And look at his fucking power armor. What a Chad. Paladin dance, more like Paladin fucking... Whoa! Alright, we gotta do this rocket mission and I can't fuck it up because then I die and go all the way back to the fucking thingus. Unless I find a bed. No, I don't think this facility has a bed. Is there a bed in this pod? Dude, if this pod had a bed, that'd be awesome. No bed in the pod? What a fucking disgrace. Excellent. I got a board game! Gigantic aliens! Yo! Need that for copper. Need more lamps. Why do you need this much junk on you at all times? So I can bring it back to Gastown for new buildings. All right, come on, Dance. Let's get in here and do the rocket mission and hopefully not die. That would be really cool. Because if we died, that means we have to do all that all over again. And it'd be cool if I didn't have to do that. Brendan, are we the real freaks? We all a freak. If you're a Brendaniel fan, you have a 90% chance of being shoved in a locker at some point during your school career. That's just a fact. Watching Brendaniel means that you are like 60% likely to have been one of the kids that didn't have like a clique. So you sat at the table with all the other outcasts, showing them funny clips on your phone. Like, look at this one. This guy, he ate an onion. You think this place is, look, this place is full of copper wire. Now time to start ripping the copper wire out of these walls so I can bring it back home. I'm not collecting copper wire to sell it. I'm just making big spools of it to show off to the neighbors. Ooh, magazine. I fucking love science magazine. This is so cool. Because I do in fact fucking love science. Glad they put that magazine in here. Neil deGrasse Tyson has a new symposium on making people fucking stop thinking that Santa Claus is real. Hello everybody, Neil deGrasse Tyson again. Santa Claus is factually not real, and you're stupid for believing in him. I am very smart. Hello everybody, Neil deGrasse Tyson here, reminding everybody about entropy. Y'all remember entropy? It will consume all of us one day. Thanks, Neil deGrasse Tyson, for reminding me about the futility of life. Guys, he's so cool. Guys, he's so cool. I love the science guy. He's so cool. Neil deGrasse Tyson be like, please don't handle that plutonium barehanded. And I'd be like, you can't tell me what to do. Fucking nerd. Please, Brendan, stop handling radioactive material barehanded. You can't tell me what to do, nerd. Gonna give Neil deGrasse Tyson a swirly, and he's gonna be so mad about it. You ever been to the Frog Zone? I don't know the context to that. I don't know if there is context to that. But no, unfortunately, they won't let me in. They keep saying you're gonna croak if you go to the Frog Zone, Brendan. Your head isn't bulbous enough for the Frog Zone, Brendan. My head is bulbous enough, I swear. I'm getting the frog surgery tomorrow. Soon, I will have the most bulbous head at Frog Club. Then they'll fucking learn. Some say, when will they learn? And I say, then they'll fucking learn. When I luxuriously enter the Frog Zone. Initiate engine burn! Burn! Look at that clean burn. I'll help you out in a second, Dance, don't worry. I gotta pick up all their weapons and get all the ammo out of them. What if Dance was actually called Pants and he wore bad jeans? That'd be a funny bit. I'd laugh. What if his name was Blue Pants and he was a pair of jeans? That'd be fucking crazy. Power armor is for babies. Babies like you wear power armor and I go goo goo gaga, bitch. Glad I'm finding more antibiotics, honestly, because I keep getting infected with weird diseases like parasites. Bone parasites. Hey, Dance, you ever have bone worms? Kinda sucks. Sick of going to all these wacky places, getting bone worm, crying. I'd be honored to join. For the fusion course. Everything else, don't care. But like the fusion course sounds great. For a fusion course, absolutely. For everything else, no, I don't care. Not my problem, not my pig, not my farm. I just want the coat. Yeah. I just want to get me to the Elder Maxon, get he coat and then walk off. Because like, you know, free coat. You can get a free coat. Yeah, if you kill that guy, you get a free coat. You killed Elder Max and you get a free coat. Fuck. Drugs. Please don't become addicted. I have to, like, bless the Fallout gods. Please don't make me addicted to fucking wine. Please don't make me addicted to buff out. I'm addicted to one thing, and that's projecting strength. That's my real addiction. Welcome to my strange addictions. What are you addicted to? I like to bark off the tree and then chew it. I've stripped 30 trees in the county, and I've eaten so much wood. What's your addiction, Daryl? I'm a crossbow addict. I like getting hit with a crossbow. I like shooting crossbows. Just overall, love me crossbows. And what's your strange addiction? I like to climb to the top of water towers and then drink all the water out of the water tower when nobody's looking. I think it's cool. You drink like all the water? Yeah, every water tower in the tri-state area, completely empty. Nobody knows. Climb all the way to the top of the water tower and I drink it all. No more water. All the water's gone. I took it all. I'm just really thirsty. What's your addiction? I like getting tires, fitting inside of them, and then rolling down the hill. I have a huge tire collection. Monster truck, dump truck, Volkswagen, Ford, all kinds of different tires. Firestone. Ooh, they tread so good when you get inside of one and roll down a hill. It's awesome. You know what? Let's go on a leather adventure. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. I don't know if I should say that ever again. Let's go on a leather adventure. We're out here looking for leather. Fuck you. Fuck you. You hanging around my towns waiting for a chance to strike? Get fucked, nerds. Leave my homes alone. I got a lot of real estate properties out here. You better stop. Listen, first I'm going to build all these towns, you see. Then I'm going to turn them all into Airbnbs. Can't do shit about it. Brendan, want to feel old? Yesterday was Schoolhouse Rock's 50th anniversary. Oh my God. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, I would love to get past, but I fucking won't because Congress sucks. And that's it. They should make a modern version of Schoolhouse Rock. Just saying. Getting real political up in here. Don't mind me. I'm pulling on my suspenders, chat. I'm about to get real political here. Government kind of sucks sometimes. Am I right? Fucking pulling my fucking collar here. You know, politics, the government, shit kind of pulling my neck, fucking pulling my collar here on my fucking neck. Politics kind of fucking sucks sometimes. Am I right? Pretty brave. Yeah, I'm pretty brave for saying that, guys. The government fucking pulls my collar here. Ooh, kind of fucking, ooh. 10 years ago, I would be saying, the government kind of fucking, ooh. 20 years ago, I'd be saying, hey guys, the government kind of fucking, ooh. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years ago, I'd be saying, government kind of, ooh, right guys? No more kids in coal mines. I'm just saying. All I'm saying right here in the year 1918 is that children workers have smaller hands, so it's easier for them to get a hold of the coal crystals. Am I right? All I'm saying personally, honestly, is that like the 20s and 30s, there should be fistfights on the floor of Congress. Like that's it. Like just like the 20s and 30s, there should be fistfights on the Congress floor. More duels, more fistfights. You want me to care about politics? Like I do try. Like I care about what I care about. I'm not gonna like fucking be like get real political here. But like really honestly, I think that there should be more fistfights and duels on the Congress floor, because then C-SPAN would be so fucking fun to watch. That guy died for real. I don't like Proposition 4. You don't like Proposition 4? I don't like I love Proposition 4. That's it. Get outside. Get your gun. That's it. Get outside. Grab this rapier. I'll take my rapier. We're fencing for it. Build a house here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the boneyard looking. Boneyard got an upgrade. Pretty cool. Separating all the bone and skull. Pretty cool. There should be an alchemy mod for Fallout so I can make tinctures and potions instead of just cooking stuff up. Need me my tinctures. Need me my witch outfit. Need me my potions. I'm not even going to check and see how Sanctuary's doing. Not my pig, not my farm. Hope you're doing well, everybody. Why are you naked? Why are there more naked people here? More naked farmers? More beds? Oh, God, not enough beds. Oh, my God. Of course. Thanks for telling me. Now I have to fix it.
People are really bad about no beds. They're pretty sad about it, actually.
Build your beds. Be happy. Be full of mirth and girth. Build your beds. It's y'all's responsibility. You ain't mine. Build your beds. Can we make Mama Murphy OD and shoot her out of a cannon? I'm not going to give her any drugs. I don't talk to her because I'm not from Sanctuary or Vault 111. I did the alternate start mod, so we don't talk to Mama Murphy. We leave her alone. She stays there, chilling in her chair, menacingly. We let her be. We got to see if this mod works. People are really mad about the bed economy. Kind of sad, honestly. Maybe grow up a little bit. Maybe place your own bed down, you freak. Maybe sleep on concrete, huh? This is a harsh and unforgiving world. There's concrete everywhere. Get a straw pillow, sleep on the concrete, maybe grow up. Padawan? What? Why does it say Padawan? What? What do you mean, like a Jedi? Oh my god, I just realized I'm fucking stupid. This is a this is a TIE fighter. Oh! Star Wars! Why the TIE fighter? It defends the town. Star Wars real. How else are we going to defend the town? Star Wars real! I'm soy jacking so hard right now. I'm fucking pogging out. I'm pogging out. I'm thogging out. I'm every variation of ogging out. Time to start a pyramid scheme in the wasteland. You're right. I'm going to walk door to door to every raider, gunner, Brotherhood of Steel initiate, fucking every single Minuteman, every single motherfucking goddamn person in Diamond City. I'm going to knock on their door and I say, hey, how's it going? You in the market for buying a water filter? This copper and stone water filter is going to clean all of your water. 99% of contaminants are removed from this. Very smart. It'd be a very smart purchase. Only now, 1,000 caps. You know what? Because I like you and I like your home, I'm going to give you a great deal. You buy 5 of these water filters for your friends and family, I'll knock off 5 caps off each and every one of them. Yeah, now we're talking business. Yeah, I'm a business freak. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Have you ever thought about investing in star names? I've got a great deal for you. There are thousands and thousands of stars in the night sky that are not yet owned nor named. Think about this. Think about this for a second. You could own your very own star. Did you know there's a star called Beetlejuice, like the hit movie Beetlejuice, starring Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice? Oops, said his name 3 times. I'm dead. That's the sound of me getting killed by Beetlejuice. Imagine trying to con somebody into buying stars, but you say Beetlejuice's name 3 times. Oops. Sorry, I only offer amazing, perfect, beautiful, and relatable comedy. Anybody else go to the store, and you're looking at the grocery store shelves, and you're wondering what kind of meal you're thinking about preparing on that day, and you're torn. You know, you're thinking, man, maybe I can make a crock pot meal, make like a big batch of pork and beans. Maybe I can make a big old sandwich for like big sandwiches. Like, is the family feeling like big sandwiches today? But then you look over and you see, ooh, hamburger helper, cheesy, potatoey, and meaty. And you say to yourself, this is me, for real, for real. I love cheese, I love meat, and I love potatoes. Right? Anybody else ever have that? Anybody else? Anybody else ever eat food? Kind of fucked up and crazy. But they have this new thing in stores called food. And sometimes I like to eat. Anybody else have that real relatable comedy? Anybody else have like a know-it-all kid? I mean, everybody, like, that's, I feel like, a pretty common thing to deal with is like the know-it-all kid in like school. But you ever have like the dorky know-it-all kid who's like, I'm a chronic masticator. You see, mastication is chewing and I eat food. Most punchable fucking, I want to just take your fucking, like, cave in your face. Same kid who's like, hey, everybody, mateys, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Like, please stop. We know it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's Talk Like a Pirate Day once a year. I get it. I understand. You played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I get it. Got a new induction stove recently. It goes up to 1 billion degrees. I really want one of those. What's the type of cooking with magnets? What's the magnet cooking again? What did sea shanties do to me? When singing sea shanties became like an entire personality type for mid-20s white guys, that's when I was sick of sea shanties. There once was a man, he sat on his nuts and he always loved big butts. I get it! I get it! You like sea shanties! I've seen your Spotify! I get it! Your whole personality can't be, I want to ride a boat and then sing on the boat. You know what? Sea shanty dudes, at least sea shanty dudes are less worse than like office guys. You see that episode of The Office where they ate the Funyuns? Did you see that episode of The Office where they made a big sandwich like Scooby-Doo and it all fell apart and Dwight said, "Jim, why did you do that? You knocked over my comically large sandwich. I'm quite upset at you." Do you remember when Michael Scott broke into your house and stole all your paper and then tried to sell it as his own? Kind of fucked up that happened, but it did happen. Oh, bomb! Have you seen that one episode of South Park where the boys are playing Pokemon and they're like, "Man, Pokemon is awesome." But then at the end of the episode, they say, "Man, Pokemon, it sucks." Have you seen that one episode of Friends where they will they or won't they, Ross and Rachel, and they will they or won't they, but then they won't they, but then maybe they will they, but then later on they won't they, but then they think about will they, and then later on they won't they, but then later on they will they for sure, and then won't they later. You remember when Joey from Friends looked directly at the camera and he said, "I'll have the Joey special, 2 pizzas." And I laughed because the idea that this man would consume not just 1 pizza beholden to himself, but 2 pizzas beholden to himself, filled me with mirth to such a high degree that I cannot think about simply anything else. I think it is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't think I will ever feel anything ever again. When he said 2 pizzas, I lost my mind. I thought, how funny. Food and comedy, 2 of my favorite things. You've mixed them together. I love my relatable comedy. Has anybody else ever sat on their balls? Remember that episode of South Park where they sit on their balls? Oh God, where'd he go? Okay, there he is. He's bug fighting still. Fight those bugs! Idiot, idiot. Look at him, he's stuck. After a long day of bug fighting, he loved to die and then fall into the ground so I can't get any of his loot. Oh. Okay. Oh, there he is. That would talk about a fucking jump scare. Jesus Christ. The fear I felt when I thought he was coming after me again. Holy fuck. Just kill me. Oh, what the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? What did they do to the old gullet sinkhole? What is happening? Oop. What have I done? Who put this hole here? Oh God, I'm missing every shot. Who put this hole here? This is vanilla? I don't remember this sinkhole being in here. I don't think I ever walked into the water. This is all vanilla? Oh, I had no fucking idea. I played this game a billion times and I had no idea this was vanilla. That's a vanilla hole? That's insane. Steal their bones. I can't break them apart. Left arm, left bone, left phalange. Can't break them into pieces. And on the other hand, too, I ain't need their bones. What kind of a freak am I? Stealing bones from people I don't know? I ain't about that life. I'm not gonna do that. You ain't gonna take tibia, you ain't gonna take fibia. Just you ain't about that life. If they want to be bone bozos, they can be bone bozos. You all right? Bones are the copper wire of the body. In the house of your mind. Bones are just copper wire in the house of your mind. And I'm here to rip that copper wire out and sell it for drugs. Some Xavier Renegade Angel shit. You being vicious? You being vicious? Stop it. Give me your meat. I'm going to make food later. I have a family to feed. So back in 2014, I used to take a bunch of pre-workout, and I recently found out it's basically laced with meth. So pre-workout, I have a story about this. 1, G Fuel, that's like all pre-workout. They're just marketing it towards gamers because it's just pre-workout, basically. 2010. 2010. I was... Oop, Scorpion. 1 second. I'll retell this story in a moment. Scorpion. Die, monster! Oh God, please die, monster. So 2010, I was a junior in high school, which would have been 10th year, for those of you who aren't, like, America-pilled. With that being said, I had a friend who used to go to Science and Nutrition all the time, and he brought back this bottle, and it was a bottle of pre-made pre-workout, and he's like, "Hey, Brendan, I know you like to drink Monster. You should try one of these. I'll sell it to you for $5. I was like, "Sure, cool." So I bought it from him. Now, this bottle of pre-workout had a guideline on it. On the bottle itself, it said, "Do not drink more than 1/4 of this bottle because it has so much fucking caffeine in it that it could kill you if you drank the whole bottle." And I mean, like, more than a Bang, more than a Monster. I'm talking pre-workout, packed to the gills. You're only supposed to drink 1/4 of it, right? So I am like, cool. I'm going to drink the whole thing. And I down it all in one go. and I was the most productive I've ever been on a school day. I could feel my blood in my body, but I aced every test I took, and I did all the homework I got on the day right away. I have never been more, like, tweaked out in my life on caffeine. That was the first day I was like, maybe I have a brain problem or something. But I got everything done. I ain't never get everything done in school. I was running between classes to my other classes. That was the day I was like, maybe I have undiagnosed ADHD. Now as an adult, yeah, I have ADHD. It's unfortunate. I'm unmedicated. I took medicine, I want to say like 4 months ago. I was taking a Centura, and I just haven't been back to the doctor because I'm like, fuck it. I function fine without it, and I don't want to spend the money on it. You know what's the worst thing about the ADHD medicine I was on for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, was that I didn't get any work done. I got less work done. I stayed up for 28 hours playing RimWorld. Straight. Never again. I watched the streams from that period, and they're not even like better. They're not even like that good. Doesn't even matter if I'm focused. Bear. Dude behind you. Oh my god, dude. Yep. Naked man. Deliver your goods, naked man. Yeah, I was focused on playing RimWorld for 28 hours straight. It was a legitimate problem. It was. It was insane how much RimWorld I played. Because normally when I play RimWorld, it's like 2-hour spurts. I'm like, okay, work on my colony, work on this, whatever, cool. 28 hours straight. It was like I was in the zone. I like RimWorld. It's a fun game. I always get to a point, though, where I'm like, do I do end game or do I care? And then I just start a new colony. Almost every time. I get to like end game and I'm like, do I care about actual end game? Nah, fuck it. New colony. You ever speedrun a game? Go right now, look up Jumper on the PS2. Jumper on the PS2. World record time, Brendaniel. I literally played Jumper Griffith's story for a stream, and it was like an hour 40, and I was like, the game's over? Cool. And then I posted the time, I posted the VOD to speedrun.net, and they approved it. I didn't mean to speedrun it. I just was like, oh, nobody has posted times for this game. All right, cool, I'll post it. You still have the world record after a year. I'm surprised nobody's just beaten me just to say it in like Twitch chat. Honestly, at this point, I'll take it. It'd be funny. Beat me at Jumper Griffith's story just to own me. Just so somebody can say, hey, Brendan, check your world record. I go, not my WR. Because, like, I just played it. Like, I don't care if somebody takes it. I just played it and then posted my time as, like, a joke. And then if somebody wants to beat it. See, here's why nobody's beaten it. Is because somebody would have to play Jumper on the PS2. And I know that all of y'all, none of you are as strong as me. I beat the Hayden Christensen game in world record time, making me the strongest gamer. Technically, I also could have posted my Assassin's Creed Valhalla times, but I would have had to give them links to every single Assassin's Creed Valhalla VOD because it was a 90-hour game. But it would be really funny to see Brendaniel, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, time 90 hours. I still do get to say, after all these years, first streamer to beat that game. I don't know why I consider that like an achievement, but it was an achievement of will. It was a testament to my strength. I will endure anything for a joke. I put 100 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm so sorry. I put 100 hours into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know what, like, peak mediocrity is. I'm so sorry. It took me over a year to finish Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know why I put in the effort. What was it? That year, I played through Valhalla for some reason. I played through all of Watch Dogs Legion for some reason. And then Ubisoft saw that I played Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legions, so they sent me a code for Phoenix Immortals Rising. And I was like, okay, no promises. And then I played it for 10 minutes and said, this fucking sucks. And they kept sending me reminder emails like, hey, are you going to play it and stream it? Hey, it just came out. Are you going to play it and stream it? And I just sent them an email like, no, thank you. No, you can take this code away from me. No, thank you. Give it to somebody who cares. No, thank you. I like to play every Ubisoft game, not because I like Ubisoft. Genuinely, I fucking despise Ubisoft. But I like to play every Ubisoft game because it's like a masochism thing. I don't know why. It's like a masochism thing. It's like I have to suffer for my art. Listen, I played Rainbow Six Siege Extraction. I don't know why, but I played it. I think it'd be funny if the Brotherhood of Steel gave you a quest that they handed you a toothbrush and then gave you a room filled with manure or fertilizer, handed you the toothbrush and said, clean it up, bitch. Starfield stream win. Oh, you know I'm going to be streaming that day one. I'm a little freak. I'm a little gremlin. I'm a little goblin. Love me my Bethesda slop. I can't get enough of it. You know I'm going to be here on Starfield day one, and that's going to be my whole week that week. Fucking every game, every other game pushed back to the back rooms where they belong, wandering for all eternity, and then it's going to be a full week of like 8-hour Starfield streams because I'm a little fucking goblin. Will it work on day one? I'll make it work. Oh, I ain't give a shit if it work. I'll make that shit work. You can guarantee my freak ass is going to be right there. You bet your sweet bippy I'm going to play Starfield, fucking Todd Howard's funny space adventure. I'm going to play Skyrim with the mod that gives you a heart attack that kills you. Brendan, can you do a video of you playing Skyrim, but it's Skyrim where you only kill people with a cool rock? Brendan, WrestleMania might get a Cinnamon Toast Crunch themed match. What does it mean? What Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Triple H, what does it mean? What does a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match mean? Is somebody during that match, is somebody gonna pull out, you know how in like wrestling they have like the bag of thumbtacks? So they're gonna pull out like the bag of thumbtacks at WrestleMania, but it's gonna be a bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Crunch that wrestler, crunch that wrestler. Now listen here, buddy, you got something that I want. You got that WWE Championship on your shoulder. Let me tell you something. You, me, in a steel cage, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Frito-Lay's, barbecue beef bacon burger match right now. And I'll take that belt off you. And then we're going to see who's the bigger belt man. You or me? I paid for my sins. And you'll pay for yours in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Mountain Dew, Pepsi, barbecue beef burger, Wendy's, Arby's, A&W match. I'm imagining like a really serious wrestling promo, right? Like, I fought myself out of the sludge, and I find myself in a world of pain and misery, and you will suffer untold horrors, unlike someone has never suffered before. The miasma of your soul permeates the dark cloud of our reality, and I've stared directly into what you're made of. The stuff I'm made of is the stuff of legends. I fought for my wife. I fought for my country. And I fight for every red-blooded American out there. So will you fight me for the fate of the world in the Mountain Dew and Pepsi, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frito-Lay's, Nabisco, Kellogg's cereal match? I paid for my sins. Will you pay for yours this Sunday? Like... Will you follow the WWE on TikTok.com? Otherwise, the light will leave your eyes, and you will fall prey to my machinations. Oh, yeah, there was you make me remember WWE's Surf's Up 2, where they had, like, the Thundertaker and everybody. It had, like, the Thundertaker and Vince McMahon, and a bunch of different kooky characters from wrestling. John Cena, all as different kinds of, fucking penguin. I think, was it Vince McMahon an otter? Can't believe Vince McMahon was an otter in Surf's Up 2. And used company clams to pay somebody to be quiet about an affair he had. There's a gif of the otter guy sucking a fish's ass with a straw in the movie. That is, that otter is played by former, now, once again, back with the WWE, former wrestling guy, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He's definitely, I wonder how much fish butthole he be sucking when the cameras are off. Vince, talk to me. How many fish buttholes have you sucked since your Surf's Up 2 appearance? Vince, talk to me, honey, sweetie baby. How many fish buttholes have you sucked? You know, I've been a couple of them. I was walking down the street the other day and I saw a fisherman. And he sneezed and I didn't like that. So I yelled at him. And I walked over to the harbor and I grabbed my big silly straw. I found some carp, some salmon, and I just put my fucking straw in there like... How many WWE cartoon crossovers have there been? Have there just been like Surf's Up and then like 2 or 3 Scooby-Doo movies? I don't know about any other ones. Oh, don't forget about the King of Fighters mobile game ex-WWE, because that was the thing that actually happened, is the WWE did a promotion with the King of Fighters fucking mobile gotcha game. That was the thing that happened that I will never forget. A fucking King of Fighters gotcha game ex-WWE crossover. What a fucking weird thing to do a crossover with. There was a Flintstones and Jetsons WWE thing. Oh yeah, you're right. As long as the WWE never taints the McDonald's cartoons from when I was a kid, I think we're fine. As long as McDonald's doesn't make any new cartoons based on the McDonald's cartoons from like the early 2000s, and they have WWE characters with the McDonald's crew, I think we're fine. Who's the best chef of all current WWE stars? Well, like in general, The Rock. Because like, do you smell what he's cooking? Thank you. I gotta make a laugh track 1 second. Thank you. Ha hee hee ha hee hee ha hee 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 hee. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. I miss the PS3 era WWE games. The new ones just aren't as fun. I miss SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 is like peak. Like old head wrestling game fans are like,
No Mercy is so good.
it's like, no. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I'm sorry. Way more fun. Way better character creator. I don't want that arcadey shit. I want like part simulation, part arcadey. That had the fucking like 3 Days Grace song, and also the "You get the cause, money, my generation, you do them all." That one, whatever SmackDown versus Raw was. That one was like, "My generation to do it, and change me. I wanna wake up. Come on, let's get it on." Also, the SmackDown versus Raw that had "Animal I Become," very good. Could make that my character's theme song. So,
I can't escape this hell.
and it's like, oh, fuck yeah, this is my jam.
So many times I've tried.
I went to a Skillet concert, and the lead singer thought my mom was my girlfriend. This is Christian rock bands. They don't know what women are.
I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
Is that a woman? What the fuck? What? Get her out of here! Ah! Half of Skillet is women. What do you mean? They don't know what women are. I'm sorry. Brendan doesn't know Skillet lore. If you're talking about Skillet lore, the only Skillet lore that I know is that you can fry bacon, eggs, and hash browns on a skillet. That's it. I used to have Skillet on my fake iPod. Wasn't a Zune, it wasn't an iPod. It was like a fake, like, third-party MP3 player. And I remember being in high school and being like, dude, this song is so fucking awesome. And I'd walk over to my friend's house with like my cheap earbuds in, my long hair down, and I'd be like, somebody hit me through this. No, that's 3 Days Grace again, sorry. I feel like a monster. And I'd get over to my friend's house and he'd be like, put on some Skillet. That band's awesome. And my friend was like, hey, you know they're Christian rock, right, Brendan? And I immediately go into my MP3, delete. Brendan, you should have realized they were a Christian band with their famous hit, Jesus is Real and He's Inside of Me.
I feel him deep within. He's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I fucking love Jesus.
Damn, I should have realized the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. I should have realized. No, I'm not a Christian rocker. I don't have a song on my playlist called I Love Jesus. I don't. It's a really good song. The guy's like, I love Jesus and Jesus is great. Don't like you if you're here to hate. I love my church. I love my pastor. He's really great, and his name is Jasper. It's a great song. It's got bars on bars on bars. Where do we go when we die? I like to imagine that it's like a big hole with all your pals and your friends. And you get dumped into the big hole. They call it the soul hole. And God's up there with a big spoon, and he mixes us all up into a soul soup. And then when we become that soul soup and we all assimilate together, we are released unto the earth like a big flesh abomination or monstrosity, just like in Dead Space. When you start to hear gurgling from the earth's core, just letting you know, that's me in there, being real hungry and sassy. When I come back and am reborn unto this earth, just know, I'm gonna be really sassy. Brendan has watched DS9. No, I have never seen Deep Space Nine. What a thing for you to say. Insertion point, huh, Paladin Dance? Oh, look at this fucking guy, am I right? Today is Data's birthday. Fucking happy birthday, Data! From Star Trek! I should read Data's poem for his cat today, for Data's birthday. Felis catus is your taxonomic nomenclature, an endothermic quadruped carnivorous by nature. Your visual, olfactory, and auditory senses contribute to your hunting skills and natural defenses. I find myself intrigued by your subvocal oscillations, a singular development of cat communications that obviates your basic hedonistic predilection for a rhythmic stroking of your fur to demonstrate affection. A tail is quite essential for your acrobatic talents. You would not be so agile if you lacked its counterbalance. And when not being utilized to aid in locomotion, it often serves to illustrate the state of your emotion. Oh, Spot, the complex levels of behavior you display connote a fairly well-developed cognitive array, and though you are not sentient, Spot, and do not comprehend, I nonetheless consider you a true and valued friend. Happy birthday, Commander Data from Star Trek. He's fucking dead. But I miss him all the same. Remember when, like, Brent Spiner played Data and it was fucking awesome, but then Brent Spiner went and had to play the Fart Man from Master of Disguise? My name is Devlin Bowman. I barely know who you are, but your voice is burned into my brain. I'm just one of those guys. I get around. I'm everywhere. I don't know why. I just do. Oh my god, the dogs are barking. Take that, Raider. Take that, Raider. One of those fucking internet weirdos who just gets around everywhere. I don't know why. People just keep asking me to do things sometimes, and I'm like, sure, okay. I guess.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And if you can't do the time... Ah! 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 Ah!
Sorry, I'm so fucking sorry. I saw that fucking Deathclaw and I got the hell out of there. Holy shit. Do the fucking... Yeah, there it is. There's the command. YouTuber scream. There we go. There's the command. You know what that's for. That's there to remind me that this isn't 2008. I don't need to yell. Please be attentive to your blood pressure. We can't have another incident. I get fucking panicked in video games, and all I know, like, my brain immediately has the primal urge to yell. It's like, it's the worst fucking thing. Oh, that's a quest thing, you're right. It's the worst fucking thing. I hate having this primal urge to... What the Todd? It's the worst fucking thing, trust me. I'm aware of it. I just have this, like... Immediately, my brain goes fight or flight, and then the only response I know is yell, 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 yell. It's the fucking worst because I know it's such a bad. I know it's such a bad fucking YouTuber sounding scream, but I swear to God, it's the only thing my brain knows what to do when I'm freaking out. I'm like embarrassed whenever I yell. Trust me. It's like, what am I, a TikTok streamer? But I go into fight or flight mode and I don't know anything else to do, so I just scream. It's the fucking. It's like a curse. It's like my yell is a personal curse. Not even an insult, it's an objective observation. You have the brain of a monkey. Gord. Me when I see a squash, I say, Gord. Remember to share every Brendaniel clip with your friends. And if they don't laugh, just tell them it's a bit. I don't like this guy. It's like totally cringe, right? Like, I was just showing you a video because I thought you'd totally cringe at it. Like, I didn't think you'd like him. I didn't think you'd think he was funny. Like, that's definitely an interaction somebody in this chat has had. Check out this streamer. I love him. This guy sucks. Why do you think he's funny? It's like ironic. I like him ironically. It's irony. Sweet. I didn't do that. Who did this? Who killed this Deathclaw? I'm way more afraid about who killed this Deathclaw.